Hi and welcome to part 2 of this video. So this is going to be a tutorial for the Pinup inspired makeup from my Halloween look, and if you haven't seen the skeleton look in part 1, you should go check it out, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm obviously only going to be working with one side of my face, and I'm going to start by priming my skin and just using my hands to blend that in. Next, I'm taking quite a high coverage foundation on a beauty blender type sponge, and I'm just applying that to the entire bare side of my face. Next, I'll just be using a flat foundation brush and the same foundation down the center of my face so I can get quite a precise straight line, and I'll also be blending that foundation outwards using the same brush so there's no harsh lines. Then I'm just setting my foundation using powder and a buffing brush. So for the eyes, I'm just starting by using a white eyeshadow base all over the eyelid and bringing that up to the brow bone and just blending it out with my finger. Next, I'm just taking a creamy white matte eyeshadow on a flat shader brush and applying that all over the eyelid up to the brow bone. I'm applying my eyeliner on an angled liner brush before the rest of my eyeshadow, and this is a really good trick for people who find it hard to know where to place colours in the outer V and crease of the eye, as I find it acts like a guide and makes the application easier. Next, I'm going in with this medium tone warm matte brown, and I'm using that on a fluffy eyeshadow brush as a transition colour in the crease. I'm then using this dark matte grey on a really small flat shader brush, and I'm just tapping off any excess onto the back of my hand because I feel like it works better than tapping off the brush, and then I'm just going to use that to sort of cut my crease. It's not going to be a super defined cut crease, but you really want to use it to build shadow and definition in this. Then I'm just going back in with that warm tone brown on that fluffy brush to blend everything out, and I'm going to go back in again with the grey and just keep going back and forth until I'm happy with the amount of colour I have in the crease. Then I'm going to take that matte grey on that really tiny eyeshadow brush again and blend that on my bottom lash line about 2/3 of the way in. Then I'm going to take a shimmery light colour and use that to highlight the inner corners of my eye with a pencil brush. Now I'm using a black liquid liner just to go over that wing line and redefine it. And here I'm just using a Q-tip to clean up the edge of the wing liner. And then I'm just going to apply a coat of mascara to top and bottom lashes. And then after that, I'm just going to take this flesh toned eyeliner and just line my bottom waterline. Next, I'm just applying a pair of false lashes, and I think this is really important because it really ties the eye look together and makes it look a bit more pin-uppy. I lost a bit of footage here, but all I did was fill in my brows, and you can do that in any way you think flatters your face. And then I applied some concealer to my under eye area as well as up the top of the cheekbones so I could highlight them a bit. And I just contoured my face with some powder bronzer. Then I just applied a light pink shimmery blush all over the apples of my cheeks and up the top of my cheekbones. Now I'm just using a makeup wipe to remove any of the white that may have transferred over from the skeleton makeup, and I'm then going to line my lips with a red lip liner. Then I'm going to fill my lips in with quite a blue-based matte red lipstick. Then to sharpen up the edges of the lip, I'm just taking my concealer on a really tiny eyeshadow brush and using that to crisp up the edge. And then I'm just using my finger to blend the edges of that concealer out. So this is the finished makeup look, and if you want to see how I did the skeleton makeup, I'll leave a link to part 1 on the screen. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, it'd be much appreciated, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.